Today I'm going to show you how to shape a high hydration dough. I'll show you both how to shape a boule and how to shape a batard. Hi, I'm Sune and I'm a food geek. Today I'm going to show you how to shape a high hydration dough into a round loaf, also known as a boule, and a cigar-shaped loaf, also known as a batard. I assume since you're here that you're working on learning the craft of making artisan sourdough bread. So I have a couple of videos that may interest you after you've finished watching this one. The first one is my beginner sourdough bread recipe. This bread has a hydration of 70%. Not so high that it's too difficult to work with, but still a departure of the lower hydration yeasted loaves that you've probably baked before. The second video is all about the things that you need to be aware of so that you can put out amazing sourdough bread every single time. If you sometimes get awesome bread, but the next time you get a frisbee, this is the video for you. There's probably more than one aha moment for you in there. The third video is about baker's percentages, which are widely used in sourdough baking. If you want to know how it works, how to make your own recipes, and how to calculate hydration, this is the video for you. If you're new to this channel, I bake a lot of sourdough bread and I make delicious food from all over the world. I'm on a quest to get the most from every ingredient, and my goal is to teach you how to do that in simple and understandable steps. So join me by subscribing and ringing the bell so you won't miss any future videos. The dough that I'm using in this video is a 75% hydration dough with 20% freshly milled whole wheat flour. With the right handling, this dough can give you an amazing open crumb. For effective shaping, you can get by with your hands, but as hydration goes up, having a bench scraper will be your best friend. I'll put a link in the description for a good, inexpensive bench scraper that'll get you far. So enough talking, let's get on with the shaping. The first part of the shaping process is the pre-shaping. We'll do it like this. Flip the dough over, then pull out a side and pull it in over the dough. Then grab the other side and pull that in over, and then go from the top and then the bottom. And then flip the dough back over, and now we have a little bit of surface tension on the top. And we'll pull the dough over the table using the bench scraper in the back, using your hand as a guide. Build a little bit more of that surface tension. Not too much in this first shaping. We'll put the dough away and then we'll work on the other 3 pieces of dough that I have for this video. It's the exact same process. After a 20 to 30 minute rest, it's time to actually finally shape the dough. For this first piece of dough, we're gonna do a boule, and the process is exactly the same as the pre-shaping. So pull the side in over the dough. Oh, that wasn't perfect, was it? We'll try again. Just want to work that surface tension, and then the last side. And flip it over. And now this time we go a little bit further. We want to build that surface tension so it's really nice and taut. As you can see, it's getting tighter and tighter for each revolution. Then we'll work the next dough ball. We'll do another boule. Pull out the side and pull it in over the dough and go from each corner. Build the surface tension on the top. Flip the dough ball back over and then pull it across the table and get that surface tension built. Now it's time to shape the batard. Start by flouring your kitchen counter. Flip the dough ball onto the flour and pull it out into a rectangle. As you can see, I'm flouring my hands a little bit so that the dough won't stick to my fingers. Once you have a rectangle, pull the side out and fold it in over the middle. Do the same thing from the other side. And then I start rolling the dough up into this little roll. You can see I pull and I roll a bit. And then I grab the sides and I pull them down to make a nice rounded edge. And I grab my bench scraper and I flip over the dough. Oh, it's sticking a little bit. I flour my hands a bit and I lift it up and put it into the banneton. The banneton is already floured with rice flour. Then I like to stitch the dough to make sure that the surface tension is just super taut. Also the edges a little bit. There we go. Then we need a little more flour for the last one. It's the same principle. Flip the dough onto on the flour and pull it out into a rectangle. Then pull out the side and fold it in over the dough, pat it down, and then we pull the other side and fold it over the other flap. And then we roll it up. There we go. Pull, roll, make sure that it's tight. And then we just fix the edges. As you can see, I pull down the dough and tuck it underneath. And then the same thing on the other side. Just making sure that it's all the way taut, and then pick it up and into the floured banneton. Again, a little bit of stitching. And then fix the edges. There we go. That's 2 boules and 2 batard shaped. Now all that's left is bake them and you'll have some awesome bread. Don't they look pretty? So that's my way of shaping high hydration dough. I use both of them all the time, and if you keep using them, you'll learn how the dough reacts to you and your scraper. I hope you learned something today. See you next time.